Hello everybody, welcome back to another video where we're going to cover Bitcoin, the price, the market sentiment, the trends, the charts, and the news. Get you the whole scoop in hopefully less than 10 minutes here, because I know you guys are busy and you want to go about your day, and I got a pretty busy day ahead of myself here as well. So we're going to be looking at the Bitcoin monthly candle is closing in one day, and some people think that may trigger a big rally. And then I also want to look at the bearish side, right? One side thinks we might have a big rally, but I want to look at both sides today. So $10,000 bull trap, why Bitcoin price is now likely to pull back. So we can hear from two different people, and you know, maybe we can try to look at this from a logical perspective and not get emotional with our decisions, so we can make the best possible decisions possible. The price today for Bitcoin is 9,400. It was a little higher earlier. I know when I looked at it, actually right before making this video, it was about 9,500. So a little dip right before recorded. Ethereum at 232, XRP at 20 cents, Bitcoin Cash 243, Litecoin at 46. Have a 7-cent Cardano. I believe I saw that up to 8 cents today. Chainlink at 414, Stellar at 7 cents. Let's take a look at VeChain. VeChain even more than half a penny. It's at 0.006. We've been watching VeChain on this channel just crawl up slowly day after day, guys. If you've been holding VeChain, you've been making some nice steady daily gains so far. Consider taking some of those profits. Let's see what the fear and greed index is, and it's at neutral. It's at 51. Yesterday we're at 48, so we are moving up on the fear and greed index. Google Trends, nothing much has changed. We're still sitting we're up a little bit. We went from a 31 yesterday, we're up to a 37, so a little bit more search volume. But you guys know I'm looking for these big spikes, looking for those big spikes, because when that happens, we're usually having either a massive dump or a massive pump. Taking a look at the chart, we're still down at the lower bands here, the lower ends of the rainbow. So to me, indicating it's good buying opportunity. Definitely not bad. You're not assuming that much risk, right? If you're buying up here in the yellow or the green or this light blue, you're buying at much more risky levels. Down here, if you're buying, I think you're pretty safe in the long term, as long as you're not worried about little corrections here and there. Let's go on to Twitter. So for whale alerts today we have some Tezos moved, 2 million of Tezos moved. We have over 1,500 Bitcoin moved. They were moved from OKEX to Binance. 61,000 Ethereum, roughly 14 million USD transferred from unknown wallet to Gemini. So it looks like today for our whale alerts, we're seeing mainly large transactions, not the biggest transactions in the world, right? I think yesterday we saw, like, it was an insane amount of Bitcoin. I think it was over 10,000 that was moved. It was like, I think it was like $100 million. I'd have to look back in my previous video or look back through here. But today we're seeing, you know, big amounts, but from exchange to exchange. So are people getting ready to sell? Are they getting ready to buy, to convert? We're not sure. We'll have to see what happens, but at least we know that money is being moved. If you guys like daily cryptocurrency videos, consider subscribing to the channel. This is a new channel, and I plan on making daily videos for you guys. And so far, it's been pretty good. We're 5 subscribers strong. So if you're enjoying the video so far, please go ahead, give the channel a shot, and subscribe. I'm looking very forward to bringing you guys content. If you could like the video, that would also help me tremendously to gain some more subscribers. I truly do appreciate any support you choose to give to this channel. With that said, let's dive into the first article here. Bitcoin monthly close is 1 day away. Here's the level that may trigger a big rally. In just a day, Bitcoin will close the May's price candle. Analysts say that this close will be crucial for indicating in which direction the cryptocurrency market heads next. Analyst Eric Parabolic Thies, for instance, recently identified a level that bullish should close above to confirm that more upside is in the works. According to this, the cryptocurrency closing above the downtrend formed after the $20,000 high will be incredibly significant for bulls. The downtrend is currently at 9,300, which Bitcoin trades above as of the time of this article's writing. Although Thies believes the low 9,000s is the reason to watch, there is a key band of resistance around 10K as well. This has been illustrated by the chart shared below. Shared by a prominent crypto asset trader, the chart shows Bitcoin's price action since the start of the year alongside the order book dominance bands, which shows the price points at which there is order book resistance or support. It's a cool chart, guys. I've actually never even seen this chart before. So it's definitely cool to look at it. So this is the order book dominance bands. I've honestly never seen this chart before. Let me know in the comments if you guys, is this a chart that you actively watch, or is this something you're just now seeing for the first time as well? I've been following this for a while and honestly didn't really, well, I don't do day trading. I know most people who look at order books and order book charts, I think they're mainly day traders or scalp traders, and I don't really do that. I like long-term accumulation. I'm looking to play the big market cycles. I'm not looking to play intraday or anything like that. So the chart and order book data are relevant as they predicted previous price action in the Bitcoin market. As can be seen in the chart above, the dominance bands predicted the highs in March, nailing the $10,500 highs. Furthermore, they also marked local lows multiple times over the past 2 months. Should historical precedent hold, there's a high chance Bitcoin will run into heavy resistance at $10,100 once again. It will break through these resistances. While the monthly close has yet to come to fruition and Bitcoin remains shy of 10K, analysts think that it will break through these resistances. As reported by Bitcoinist previously, Bitazoo capital partner Mohit Saraut noted that ETH recently breached a crucial downtrend that formed after the April highs of 227. The level held as resistance on multiple occasions until earlier last week when the altcoin surged past it in a convincing fashion. As Ethereum led Bitcoin higher during February 2020's rally, there is a good likelihood Bitcoin is about to break past the level indicated in Saraut's chart too. Should this happen, Bitcoin could reach 10.1 in the coming days, which would invalidate the aforementioned resistances. Alright guys, so this is the case that this guy is making for the bullish scenario of Bitcoin. Let's see here. Matt D'Souza, CEO of Blockware Mining, recently drew attention to 4 macroeconomic factors that will aid Bitcoin's growth in the future, meaning months and years ahead. They are as follows. There is growing geopolitical distress, like the tensions between the US and China over Hong Kong democracy. I would have to agree with that. I'd also have to say that there is growing tensions between the US itself with some of the news that we see going on right now. There is, sorry, I already read that. Global central banks continue to print trillions to save the flagging economy. Yep, it's a money printing machine, no disagreements there. Negative rates continue to trend lower. Can't deny what's on the graphs. And Bitcoin is slowly becoming a payment system. I'm not sure. I think Bitcoin is becoming more of, I think the main pitch of it now is a store of value. I don't see many people adopting Bitcoin to pay for everyday things yet. So, I mean, is it slowly becoming a payment system? Yeah, sure. But I think what it's more so becoming, and this is just my opinion, I think in this bull run and what's mainly coming up is people are going to see Bitcoin as a asset that you just can't print. Let's go here to Twitter and I'll show you guys exactly what I mean. If I could sum up my thoughts in a sentence here, it would be what this tweet is from @Bitcoin. Exactly 0 Bitcoin were printed to finance the government's actions, right? You cannot print more Bitcoin. You can't. It's just impossible. You can't do it. And I think that's a major place where Bitcoin's going to derive some value from, at least here in the upcoming couple of years. If payments come, that's even better. I think just with the Bitcoin fees and transaction fees, unless we find a good workaround, and I mean a working workaround, not something that, is an idea floating around. I mean, I want to see something that is an actual tool being used. Until then, I don't think, I personally, I'm not going to trade Bitcoin with each other, with people as a form of currency, as a form of exchange, if the fees are so high. Like if I can do it with lower fees with US dollars, I'm going to use US dollars until Bitcoin fees can become lower, as long as US dollars are an option. So, Bitcoin price is up 25% for the month of May, but is a pullback now imminent. So let's look at the bearish scenario here from this person. This is not my opinion of the analyst here. Bitcoin price was once again sideways last week, with price action between bulls and bears proving to be equal, but scenarios look likely for Bitcoin as we approach the month of May comes to a close. Let's take a look at what's happening with the largest cryptocurrency by market cap. A bullish monthly candle close. Starting out in the monthly, we can see that Bitcoin grew in value by nearly 25% in the month of May. This is always a nice thing to see. So we just read that. We just read about bullish monthly candle close. So I want to skip. So the monthly MACD is bullish. I want to skip to their bearish scenario. Bearish divergence on the daily. Bitcoin is not only flagging bullish on the weekly and monthly, but is looking poised to cross bullish on the daily MACD. It also seems like a trap, as conditions like this on this particular indicator are what dreams are made of. However, with the price trending up and the indicator trending down, we still have bearish divergence showing, and that is not a bullish sign in the least. This tells us a pullback is due. Next piece of bearish news is they're pointing out that a descending channel is opening up. Taking a look at the daily time frame, we can see that Bitcoin broke down below the previous upward trend line last week, and the price has continued to range through the previous support level, making it difficult to determine which direction the price wants to go. This has caused a new downtrend channel to emerge on the charts, which puts 9,700 as resistance and 8,700 as the midpoint level and 74 as support. Bearish scenario. Using the fib retracement levels on the daily, it gives us an idea of the levels to expect Bitcoin to hit should it pull back towards the midpoint of the descending channel. This shows that support can be found at 8,613, with key areas for a bounce being at 9,313, the 0.382, and 9,046, the 0.618. Should the price retrace beyond 8,600, only then would 7,400 look like a realistic bottom. Bullish scenario, from a bullish perspective, breaking 9,800 could put Bitcoin on a path to 11,000 and then on to 13,800. So guys, that is the bullish and bearish scenario. I hope you guys liked this video. I hope that kind of gave you guys an equal look at, what could happen to Bitcoin, but also what could not happen to Bitcoin, right? What's the bullish, what's the bearish, and then let's make our decisions from there. So that's all the options we basically have that I could find from the best articles I could find. If you guys like this video, please go ahead and drop it a like. I am trying to grow the channel. It would help me so much. If you're still here, I do appreciate you. So thank you for watching all the way through. And if you're already here, why not subscribe? Give the channel a subscribe. Give it a shot. I think you're going to like some of the content that I start bringing to you guys over the next weeks, months, hopefully years. With all that said, I hope you guys have an amazing day, and I will see you all on the next video.